Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I am back again, trying to rap and then. Welcome to all my friends. Living in a world trying to get that paper, no money or bills that won't satiate. The paper, the toilet, can't delay the trip to the supermarket. Ain't you sick of empty shelves? Doesn't it frustrate ya? No more face masks, maybe later, but when you get a stack of toilet paper, oh my gosh, that feeling elates ya. Yeah, I know this rap is so whack, this situation breaking my back, demanding I acknowledge the fact and going on to admit that I lack lyrical skill, at least obesability, genius pills for Mises feces killing me, the shop is still and please this peace sterility, the world is ill, need a priest, just please civility. The priest that pays for peace, make way at least to pray the thieves for paper please, delay deceased, to play with these, erase bereave, parade the streets, berate the peeps, a state of ease, too late cause these, the stakes were fees, the states to freeze and let their people suffer with ease. I'm finally coming out of this state in which I'm spitting, hoping you will keep up or at least have a listen, because every day I want to make you better, it's a mission. Come down here to Green Square, I will listen, try to see the vision, be in a position to give you ignition to all you are wishing. As long as it's about learning English, let's get the show on the road. I hope you enjoyed that little rap. I personally think it was the best rap of all time. I might be the GOAT. What's up, everybody? All you cool cats and dirty dogs. My name is Sham. Shamaneko no Shamu. I'm not a cat, I'm a human. And I am the owner of Green Square Cafe here in Komae, Tokyo. An Eikaiwa cafe, where you can sit back, relax, and get better at English by rapping like a pro. We are open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. on weekdays and 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on weekends, so please stop by, even if you're wearing a face mask, rubber gloves, hazmat suit, all of that. Check out the website for transcripts of the lesson. The transcripts always have extra content, information, and more English. Download them at www.greensquare.jp. That is www.greensquare.jp. And if you want, you can try and rap along to the introduction of the podcast, if you really want. So welcome to the podcast called Sham Talk. Yep, it's me, Sham, and I'm talking today alone about music. Music is a very broad subject, and I think that I will make a few more podcasts about music, talking about different genres, different types or kinds of music. So last time we talked about pregnancy, and I mentioned that I have been playing the guitar and singing to the baby growing in Hitomi's belly. And I always play the two same songs, so that the little man can get used to those songs. So what were those songs? The songs were Razor and Everlong, and both are by an American rock band called Foo Fighters. I like those songs because they're really lovely songs. They have nice melodies, great lyrics. I also love the change of tempo towards the end of Razor at the crescendo of the song. So both of the songs that I sing are acoustic, so I don't use any electronic instruments to play them. They are very quiet, and it is just me with my acoustic guitar playing these songs. But as you can probably tell, I am also a big fan of rap music. I am quite a big fan of rap music. I am no expert on any particular genre. I'm not an expert. There are lots of people out there who know more about various types of music than I do, but I do enjoy listening to rap artists because some of them, not all of them, some of them are amazing lyricists. They write amazing lyrics, often talking about important issues such as civil rights, politics, poverty, gang violence, fame, and wealth, amongst other things. And sometimes they're just really cool to jam to dance to listen and relax to. I do have a few issues with hip hop or rap, in that it tends to be misogynistic, homophobic, and a bit repetitive in regards to the themes that a lot of rap artists talk about. It tends to be about sex and money and sex, and drugs. A lot of rappers like to brag about how much money they have and how many women they have slept with, and they use a lot of derogatory, negative, bad language about women. It's very strange because a lot of them talk about how much they love their mums. A lot of them are mummy's boys. And yet they always talk about women in a bad way. So, that is one thing I don't like about hip-hop. Another thing, which I find a little bit annoying about hip-hop, is the skits. Skits are basically tracks on an album which have no music. It is maybe comical, or it might be a conversation between two people, or a rap artist might just set up a situation for the next track. But a lot of them are not very good. I think a lot of people have problems with skits. It's because people listen to an album to hear music. People want to hear music. When they listen to an album, they don't want to hear they don't want to hear spoken words. They don't want to hear an audiobook. If people wanted to listen to a story, they could just listen to an audiobook, or they could just watch a TV. On the other hand, I think it does have the potential to be a very useful tool for artists to introduce a topic which they want to address, maybe in the next track. It's kind of like a cold open for the next track. But I also think that artists should have the ability to talk or rap or sing about an issue without having to introduce it via a skit. I also think that if the skit did have a melody or some music, some backing music, it would be a little bit easier for people to listen to. Because, as I've said, people want to listen to music. Kind of like Kendrick Lamar does this. I think he uses backing music when he has a skit. So I wish rap artists would do away with skits. Or at least have skits with background music. Yeah, that's what I want. I think one thing which could make skits a little bit more palatable is if there was a guest feature in the skits, which is strange because another thing that I don't like about rap is when an album has too many features. I think a lot of rap artists get guests to appear on their album, which is really cool, but it would be nice to be able to listen to an artist's album without them having to rely on other rap artists so much. So those are a few things that I don't like about hip-hop. Geez, it makes me sound like I hate rap and hip-hop, but it is an amazing genre of music with a lot of talented people commenting on various social issues. It has so many different layers and levels which you can enjoy. You can use it to relax or get energy, or even to learn about different people's experiences, different social classes. So some of my favorite rap artists or groups include Eminem, Outcast, Q-Tip, Kanye West, Jay-Z, MF Doom, Kano from the UK. There are a lot of artists, and there is always this argument about who is the GOAT. The GOAT is an acronym. So the GOAT. GOAT. The greatest, G. Of, O. All, A. Time, T. The greatest of all time. I think it is a pointless argument. I think there are a lot of talented rap artists out there today, and there have been many talented artists in the history of the genre, and hip-hop has evolved with time to include various patterns of rhyme, different lyrical flow, and a variety of themes and rap styles. There isn't any way to really know who the GOAT is. But I will tell you very quickly why I enjoy a few of these artists. First, Eminem. It's a bit obvious of a choice, Eminem. I think he is an absolutely amazing lyricist. As a wordsmith, he is unrivaled. He is one of the best writers and rappers of all time. His delivery of the rap is fantastic. He can rap slow, fast, choppy, and his rhyme structure is very complicated, very complex. It is not very easy to do what he does. I think he is always trying to push himself to be better at rapping, whereas with some people success means they don't have to try as hard. Eminem raps and releases music to prove that he is the best. He's always pushing himself. But he doesn't say he is the best. He doesn't outrightly say he is the best. He always says that he might be the best. At the same time, some of the stories he tells in his raps can be a little bit intense and grotesque, maybe. There might be some content which people don't enjoy listening to. It isn't for everyone. And one criticism that people have for Eminem recently is that he always sounds angry. For me, the only thing that sometimes lets him down is his singing. I don't really enjoy when Eminem sings, and also his music production. Sometimes the beats and the melodies he raps to are not very good, but that is just my opinion. Next, Outcast. The first rap album, and actually the first album I ever bought, was Outcast's Stankonia. I wasn't trying to listen to rap. I just heard the songs on TV, Miss Jackson, So Fresh So Clean, and B.O.B., and I really enjoyed them. So I invested in the album and I fell in love with hip-hop. So they have a very special place in my heart. Their style of rap is very interesting, and it's important to understand that different locations in America give rise to different styles of rap and of music in general. Outkast are from Atlanta, and their tunes, their beats, and their raps cover a wide range of subgenres, from pop to trap to jazz to rock, which is influenced, I think, by where they came from and, of course, their life experiences. They are fantastic. Okay, I think I'm going to talk about two more rap artists. The first is Q-Tip. I fell in love with Q-Tip because of his solo career, actually. I first got his album called Amplified from my sister. Yes, I used to sneak into her room and steal her music and listen to it. So actually my sister has influenced me a lot in regards to the music that I listen to. Thanks, sis. I loved Q-Tip's debut album. There were no skits. There were a few features, and one feature from the rock group called Korn. That was very interesting, like it spans different genres. The album is a solid listen from start to finish. His subsequent albums took a while to be released because they were not commercial enough for record companies. And it just shows how Q-Tip wants to push his own style. He perhaps wants to change the things that people listen to and maybe broaden their horizons. So he is also very interesting to listen to. He's also quite eclectic in the music that he listens to. Eclectic. And his music is influenced by that eclecticism. He spans many different genres. Again, I think the theme that you should get, a lot of things that I like, is not locked down in one particular genre. I think hip-hop can lend itself to a multitude of genres, numerous genres, a variety of genres. It's not just hip-hop or rap or gangster rap or boom bap. It's sometimes pop, it's sometimes jazz, it's sometimes rock, and a lot of these artists lend themselves to these different genres. Finally, I like that he doesn't just talk about the same thing that other rap artists talk about, sex and money. I mean, of course, he does talk about those things, but he talks about other things. He is part of a rap group called A Tribe Called Quest. This is how he became famous. And the rap group, A Tribe Called Quest, is famous for their raps about politics, social issues, and economics. I think that's another theme. Another thing that I really like is when people can talk about deeper themes, deeper subjects, like politics, social issues, wealth distribution, economics, healthcare, racism. A lot of rap is a commentary on racism, and especially the conflict between black people, the black community, the African American community in America, and the police, and maybe white people. Whether you agree that there is a divide between black people and white people is your own business. But yeah, I think rap really comments on those things very well. Finally, Kanye West. Man, yeah, it had to be Kanye West. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, he told me he's making coffee during the podcast. Whatever, it's no big thing, innit? It's no big deal. Yeah, it had to be Kanye West. I'm not going to say that he is a genius, nor am I going to say that he is crazy, because a lot of people argue that he is either crazy or a genius. I think he is very smart. I think he is a very smart man who knows how to get talked about. And I think that is his goal. He wants people to talk about him, even if it is bad. He wants to be controversial. He wants people to talk about him. It sounds really bad, but he is kind of like the Donald Trump of the rap world. He says a lot of things that offend a lot of people, and it becomes a big issue that a lot of newspapers or gossip magazines can pick up, and in that way he gets a lot of advertising. For example, he said that maybe slavery was a choice. Oh my god, are you dizzy? What is wrong with you? You saying that? I don't know. A lot of people got angry at him, and it was on the news a lot and on TV shows and comedy shows making fun of Kanye West. But this is basically free advertising for him. In a similar way, Donald Trump, during the 2016 election, said a lot of crazy things. And a lot of what he said dominated the news coverage. And so he got a lot of free advertising. So I think Kanye West knows what he's doing, and he tends to be in the news around the times that he is about to drop a new album, release a new album. Yeah, you tell him, Sham. Now, as an artist, he has a discography which is absolutely amazing. His albums are all quite different. They are all very experimental, and he is not afraid to try new things. There have been some moments of controversy. Well, all right, with Kanye West, there are a lot There are many moments of controversy, but in particular, in regards to his songwriting, there are reports that he'll take someone who's fairly unknown, listen to what they're producing, and basically copy a lot of what they're doing, and it sounds like he's made his own new style. So it's basically he's taking other people's work and he's influenced by it, and he'll make it popular, which incidentally is what William Shakespeare has been accused of as well. So I mean, yeah, I'm comparing Kanye West to Donald Trump to William Shakespeare. It's all going on here, man. It's all going crazy. This stuff is crazy. He's not afraid to try new things, and it is absolutely amazing. The samples he chooses are fantastic. They work really well. And yes, sometimes his approach divides people. But I think eventually, when you come back to an album, which you might have disliked at first, a Kanye album which maybe you were not keen on at first, when you come back to that album, you will probably like it. It all takes time. You probably will like his album eventually. He's kind of ahead of its time. He's kind of ahead of his time in a way. If you like rap, you will like his albums eventually. He is also massively influential to younger rappers and their musical style. This comment is kind of a contradiction to what I just said. It could be that he's borrowing new up-and-coming artists' styles and claiming them as his own. It could also be that he is influencing a lot of other people. In any case, he is massively influential in taking maybe other people's styles. I don't know if he does that. And presenting them as his own. There is no doubt that he influences a lot of other rappers to adopt similar styles. That was very confusing what I just said. Basically what I mean is, if he takes another person's style, someone who is not well known, and he presents it as his own style, there will be a lot of other people, there will be many, many other people who will then be influenced by that style. So it's kind of a cycle. You know what I mean? It's a cycle. Yeah. He is like Eminem as well. Jesus. I'm comparing Kanye to Eminem, Donald Trump, and who else? Yeah, William Shakespeare. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? But he is like Eminem. Eminem has influenced a lot of rappers in how they want to rap, their style or desire to rap, the themes they talk about, their flow, their lyrical ability, their desire to maybe be the best. That has been influenced by Eminem. Kanye West's musical style across various albums has influenced numerous artists and their styles. So, those are a few of my favorites. Like I said, I am not an expert. I have tried to stay away from anything too controversial, but there are a lot of rappers considered to be artists you have to listen to, you should listen to. Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Rakim, Wu-Tang Clan. I even think Will Smith is a great rap artist. I say even, I mean, he is a very good rap artist, and he has done a lot for rap and has done a lot to make it popular. Beastie Boys, even Rage Against the Machine. There are a lot of different rap artists or rappers who you should listen to. So give a listen to some of these artists. Bonus rap artists. Bang, bang, here we go. Some amazing rap artists that are up and coming at the moment. From a while ago, actually. No Name. Yeah, it's a woman. Her name is No Name. Yeah, that's it. It's No Name. Her artist name, her stage name is No Name. She is an amazing rap artist, lyrically talented, melodic. It's beautiful. It's a mixture of like jazz and gospel. It's very soulful and quite reminiscent of Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was, for me, one of the greatest albums ever across any genre. It's one of the best albums ever. Yeah. So, No Name. She's very good to relax to. Next, Afro. There are a few videos showing how talented Afro is as a freestyle rap artist, and as a rap artist in general. He has been touted as the savior of rap, the savior of hip-hop. I don't know about that, but give a listen to him. Give a listen to both of them. So yeah, do you like rap? Hip-hop? Give some of it a listen. Be careful because there are a lot of bad words. You know, the F words, the S words, the other words, the N words, of course, which is not good for people to use if you are not black. And there are some people who think that even black people shouldn't use them. It's not my place to say what language people use. There is a lot to do with the history of the words and the history of the people. So, I don't know. I personally try not to use that word. And yeah, I don't use that word, basically. Yes. So, there are some exciting times coming up for Sham Talk. I am going to hopefully, maybe, possibly, it's possible, it might happen, I don't know, but hopefully I will be talking with some of my friends in London, in Japan, in France, just, you know, people around in different places, and I will be asking their opinions about different things. And we'll still be covering different themes. So, I hope you tune in. Join me on the next one and download the transcript. There is a lot of extra content on the transcripts. Extra information. www.greensquare.jp/podcasts. Again, www.greensquare.jp/podcasts. Wash your hands, rinse your mouth, wash your door handles and surfaces, don't touch your face, be safe, and be blessed.